Good afternoon and welcome to the forecast office here in Sullivan, Wisconsin. I'm meteorologist Paul Collar. We're doing a live broadcast here on this winter weather event that is already starting to work into the area. We've had rain and even some wet flakes mixed in as well. And so things are progressing as pretty much we expected. And so we're going to go over a few graphics here and let you know what our latest thinking is. Okay, so first of all, what you're seeing here is the winter weather advisory. And we've extended this forward in time. Originally, it was going to start at midnight. We're starting it at 6 p.m. Okay, so this is going to go from 6 p.m. this evening all the way through 6 p.m. tomorrow. The back end hasn't changed. We've just moved the front edge forward, okay? And the area has not changed as well. So from Madison and Point Southwest, extending northeast into Sheboygan and Fond du Lac. This does not include Waukesha, Milwaukee, Racine, or Kenosha at this time. So that's the latest on the winter weather advisory. So how much snow are we thinking? This is our thought, 3 to 5 inches in an area kind of bisecting our area of forecast responsibility. Within that band, and that again runs from Darlington and Madison up to Fond du Lac and Sheboygan, there's going to be some what we call banding. And some of these amounts could creep a little bit higher in spots. So that's something we'll watch very carefully. On the northwest edge, there will be an edge. And so we're thinking 1 to 3 inches up by the Dells towards Montello and Green Lake. So there's going to be a sharp cutoff there on the northwest side. Now in the southeast, we've got Lake Michigan, and those lake temperatures are very warm, well into the 40s. So with the winds coming in off of the lake, that is going to keep some of the amounts down near Lake Michigan. Part of the reason is that they're going to stay warmer longer, keep the precipitation as rain longer, thus cutting back on the snow amounts. So the sweet spot we think in this system is pretty much where you see the darker shade of blue or purple with the 3 to 5 inch amounts. So that would include areas like Madison, Jefferson, Watertown, West Bend, Juneau, up towards Sheboygan. So that's what we're thinking on the snow amounts. So how is this all going to evolve? Like I said, we've got the rain moving in and some flakes already. We've had some reports of some snow mixing in already. So the process here, and this is one of the models we use, is sort of showing more blue as we go through the afternoon and into the evening, and it still shows some of that green or rain near the lake or in the far eastern part of our area. Again, that's that lake. And so if we were to tap some colder air quicker near the lake, we could see some of those higher amounts a little bit further east and southeast closer to the lake. So that's going to be something we'll be watching as the night goes on, is how that transformation will take place. The other thing that this model here isn't showing completely is that we think during the overnight hours, mainly between like 9 p.m. and 3 a.m., we may see a break where the precipitation lightens up a bit. And then later on in the night, and especially into tomorrow morning, we could see it pick back up again through at least the middle of the day. So we're going to be watching that very carefully, that as the night goes on, there may be a break, and don't let your guard down. There'll be more precipitation moving back in. Those temperatures are going to be really critical in the southeast as far as rain to snow. And then again, the northwest edge of the system will play a role in areas around the Dells up towards Green Lake, where amounts should also be lower there. So again, that sweet spot would run pretty much through the middle of our area, where that 3 to 5 inch total would be in effect. But again, some higher amounts can't be ruled out with that banding, as we call it, where precipitation rates could increase. And that's the other thing I want to talk about, is we've been mild the last few days. So the ground temperatures have been warmer. And as we go through the night tonight, the air temperatures will be cooling and the ground temperatures will follow accordingly. And as we get some of this heavier precipitation that occurs mainly this evening and again later on in the night, that will allow some snow to accumulate on the road surfaces. So we think that while, again, we've had mild temperatures of late, that the overnight cooling and the increase in precipitation rates as the event unfolds will lead to some slick travel conditions. So especially getting into, say, tomorrow morning, late tonight and into tomorrow morning, could have some slick roads due to the higher precipitation rates and the colder temperatures that are in place. So that pretty much covers it here. I want to invite you all to ask questions. We will respond to them here on Facebook. If you have anything that you might want to find out about the storm more specifically, we'll try and answer them as best we can. So keep up with the forecast, and again, that's our best guess at this point. Again, this is the winter weather advisory that's in effect starting at 6 p.m. If you're just joining us here, the winter weather advisory goes into effect at 6 p.m., goes through 6 p.m. Saturday. And this is the expected snow amounts that we're looking at. And again, within that 3 to 5 area, with some banding, we could see some amounts that go higher than this. Again, the southeast, a little bit of lake influence there, actually quite a bit. And then on the northwest side of the system, lower amounts as well. So again, have a safe evening, a safe Saturday, and we'll be sure and bring you more updates as they become available. For now, Paul Collar signing out from the Forecast Office in Sullivan.